check, make sure everything is good. I made some adjustments today. Okay, we are online. So if you see me, hey everybody, and thank you for tuning in. I know I haven't been on the last 3 nights. There's definitely a need. I feel much better. I was physically and mentally shutting down, so it was good. I mean, I was still working most of the time. A lot of things came up. But we're working through the kinks. You know, it's all growing pains. But anyways, so downtown here, Portland tonight, there's supposed to be physicians, nurses, and doctors that are standing up for the Black Lives Matter movement. In other news, the feds say that they're going to leave, but also there's a lot of reports saying they aren't. I think it's all misinformation right now. Basically, I imagine at this point, if we're trying to get the feds out of here, if the state is really truly wanting the feds to get out of here, they're going to have to, the state's going to have to work together probably with the federal department to defend the building or something like that. So that way they are rendered, so that the federal agents that are here are rendered useless. I think that probably be a tactic that the city might use. Those are just the observations that I've made. The crowd looks pretty big tonight. Just approaching right now, so I'm going to go ahead and put you guys up.
No president or no on freedom and justice for all. Donald Trump has been lying. I mean, and the judges know this. I mean, and the senators know this. I mean, and the governors know this. Are y'all gonna keep standing for a liar to run this country? I mean, for real. I'm not just up here talking because I want to talk. I'm talking because lives is on the line. Stop killing the American people. Free the innocent. Stop killing the mentally disturbed. I mean, the dude had a seizure down the street, right? A couple of weeks ago. The medical was trying to come help this dude. Those aliens wouldn't even let him get medical attention, man. I mean, there was a dude right here in front of that federal building holding up a speaker. He imposed no threat, no life threat, and they gunned him down, and now he gotta get brain surgery. I mean, is this the way you treat Americans? I mean, Donald Trump, get the fuck out of the White House. Donald Trump, get the fuck out of the White House. I stand for the people. A higher power sent me to come out here and talk from my heart. I'm not writing shit down. I talk from the heart. I got people in there. I got people in the hospital. I got people in the mental facilities. My mom is in one. Free my mom. George Floyd said mama. And he was on his deathbed when he said mama. And his mama was dead. I mean, he was so much dead from that officer.
So I'm coming over here to check out the fence condition. Since I haven't been out here, it does look like it has changed a lot. They have now added cement barriers to both sides of the fence, not just on the inside, but on the outside as well, which I imagine poses another problem, being that people can sit on it and people can stand on it.
I support you and I watch your stream all the time. Thank you so much for being out here.
Of course.
Appreciate you.
Of course. Thank you. Yeah, so I mean, not only can people sit now on the cement as they are, it seems that people can also stand on it and probably put their heads over the fence pretty easily. So far the crowd tonight is, I would say it's about half as strong as, or half of numbers, because strength can be interpreted in different ways, but the numbers here are, it's probably about a half of the biggest day that I've seen this week. So I imagine it's in between 5,000 and 8,000. It's probably. We do have a big wall of moms here. The moms are out here, super strong. The moms, for those who don't already know, the string of moms are all wearing yellow shirts. Yeah, cement barriers all the way down. I'm okay, but thank you. Of course. Yeah, so I did mention recently that I'm not really into fireworks went off. Was not directed at the federal building or state justice center. It was just fireworks put off in the air. people that are coming up to me and having conversation or what I say back, I've decided to dial that back as it's not as professional as I'd like it to stay, and I'm constantly improving myself and trying to think of what I can do to make this happen better. And so just understand that I'm doing my best and I want to remain unbiased as humanly possible. Of course I do have my own bias, but my job is to relieve this feed of any form of bias. So I'm trying to stick to just making objective observations and letting you know what's going on. So I'm doing my best. And if you have some suggestions, I do take suggestions, especially if they are in an educated and polite form, because if people come and message me super angry and demand that I do something, guarantee I'm going to ignore it. So, but constantly trying to improve myself. Another thing, the polls that I do, I don't necessarily do them in order of, I don't pick what's number 1 or number 2 or number 3 on that list. I don't go for the numbers. I go for what is the most effective. But I do like to see what the public is interested in, and where the numbers really are. So, because I do appreciate them and I like to take them into consideration, especially for bigger issues. But the one I'm referring to right now is what I'm going to change my name to. And once I get all the trademark situation, trademark, copyright, nonprofit all restarted in the proper new name that is royalty free currently, I will be posting about that with...
You want to talk to me in your stream anymore? I'm just kidding. All right. I know. Love you.
So basically I was just asking what people thought my new name should be, because there might be some things I hadn't been thinking about, and then I forgot about this one name that I wanted to use previously for other things, and I just never got around to it, and I didn't see that it would apply to what I'm doing now, and I think it does. So I'll be excited to tell you guys when I get everything straightened out. So currently the vibes and energy out here are very, very, very calm. I don't see much anything angry at all.
People know where to go if they leave things. If we do get tear gas tonight, I say if, but we know it's going to happen. The feds are predictable. I hate to say it. They're predictable. All right, y'all. We knew this morning was way too good to be true, didn't we? We knew it was way too good to be true. And that's why there are more people out here tonight than there were last night. Okay? Because they're predictable. We saw it coming, and we're here now. So
I'm going to catch a little bit more footage of the speakers up here in front of the State Justice Center.
I totally agree. And that is the reason why we are not going to step aside for any of the demands that we are demanding. We are going to get 100%, or we're going to be out here every single night. Okay? So I will be out here with you every single night until we get that down. And I know that everyone's going to be. All right, y'all. If we have any of the medics up here, do we have any? Are they all working? Oh, we got one. All right, y'all. Please turn the lights on over to one of our incredible heroes. Thank you so much for the work that you're doing. Please. Let's do this incredible work. Let's pour all these back. Thank you so much again for the work that you're doing. All right. We also have a security team. We would like to acknowledge those people too. We would also like to bring them up here so that y'all know who they are and who to go to if you need something. Can we get them to come up? Oh, they securing shit. Sorry. Don't come up. Do not miss your formations. We all good. Just keep your eyes out for them and thank them, okay? Because without them, we couldn't be here tonight safely. All right? They're the ones watching out for us. So yes, thank you. All right. And I want to thank all of you again for your continued reflection
I
on
do
why
see
Black
plenty of
Lives
grandmas
Matter
here for
is
those
a
who are
movement that
wondering
needs
if
to
there are
happen in our
grandmas here.
lifetime, and it needs to happen now. Please continue to ask yourself why you're here, and ask each other, ask people who aren't here, why aren't you here? Okay? There are valid reasons, but we need other people to start thinking too, okay? Because we need every single person in Portland, we need every single person in Oregon to be protesting. Because this protest is going to be the final movement for civil rights for all people. It has to be. We have no choice. There's no question. So, thank y'all again. When I say what we're gonna do, you're gonna say, make the change, all right? So, what we gonna do? Make the change! What are we gonna do? Make the change! What are we gonna do? Make the change! Right? Right, we got this. We got this. Love on one another, okay? Love on one another. We are in this for the long run. Like I said a couple days ago, Montgomery bus boycott
Black Lives
lasted
Matter
382 days, I believe, okay? We are far away
I believe
from
it's
that.
day 60
So we
or
gotta
61.
continue to love on one another and give each other and ourselves some grace too, okay? Know that you're tired out here. It's okay every now and then to take a moment, but you gotta come back, okay? You gotta come back. Let's keep going, fight for another day. Thank y'all again.
Voices kind of obstruction from yelling and the tear gas and all that. I just want to say to the moms out there, I appreciate you guys. I know you guys hear what Trump is saying, all that bullshit, talking about moms are frauds and this and that. Oh, fuck that. We know what the moms is here to do. You guys, man, I love you guys, man. I appreciate you guys so much, man. And I just want to say, well, I love all you guys. To be honest, I love all you guys, man. I'm glad all you guys are here. I appreciate you guys. And pretty much over here, they've been protesting in front of the Nike facility because, you know, Nike's on that bullshit. And pretty much Whole Foods is on that bullshit too. I want to let you guys know. Whole Foods said that Black Lives Matter is political, so it's not allowed to be in the store. Is my skin color political? I can't wash this off. Like he said, I can't wash this off. I have to live with this. So, man, fuck Whole Foods too, man. That's it, man. Love you guys.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm Mike. Nice. I sent you a message earlier about an AMA.
Wait,
Hold on one second.
Y'all fans want him, right? You want him to say something, right? You gotta get Mike.
So right now, I got the light in my face. I can see it a little bit, but we're good. Hey, y'all want to shine with me tonight?
Sorry.
Can y'all shine with me tonight? Hey, bring the lights out for me today. Can you bring the lights out for me? Bring the lights out.
The crowd seems more calm.
Hey, because I need them lights. Hey, get the lights up high.
Like around the same time
every
that
single
I'm
one of y'all
down
got
here.
a phone. So I need
People
y'all
seem
pull
a
it out
lot
and
more
get the lights up.
relaxed.
Get the lights up.
The bubble guy's back. People are raising their lights. Their
I got
cell
one.
phone
Hey,
lights.
hey, you a star anyway, so I ain't even worry about it, girl. You got it. Hey, cause we got the lights up. Hey, we shining together. So when I say, Portland, you scared? I said, Portland, you scared? I ain't scared. I ain't scared. Portland, you scared? I said, Portland, you scared? I ain't scared. I ain't scared. All right, now look, what I need y'all to do, all right, are we gonna point these lights? hey, in that motion, all right? Just exactly, hey, like we're pointing in direction, all right? Just, hey, so like that, there we go. Hey, just like that, hey, because that's the direction the feds gotta go when they get the fuck out of here, y'all. Yeah, right there, right? All right, hey, so look, hey, we're gonna keep that motion, but I'm gonna slow it down, because we're gonna do it to the rhythm of Black Lives Matter. 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 Whose lives matter? Whose lives matter? Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. All right, hey, now keep me in the sky. Hey, because I love being surrounded by stars. And y'all, a bunch of stars out here tonight, y'all. Hey, look, I'm going to get off this microphone because I got to save my voice. But hey, Portland, you guys are amazing. Keep on showing up. But hey, hold on. Let's keep on showing up and let's keep on keeping it peaceful. Because hey, this is a peaceful protest, right? Right? Hey, so hey, let's keep that in mind. Hey, this is a peaceful protest. Can we get that chance real good? This is a peaceful protest. This is a peaceful protest. Yeah, this is a peaceful protest. This is a peaceful, one more. This is a peaceful, keep going out. This is a peaceful protest. This is a peaceful protest. This is a peaceful protest. Hey, I love you, Oregon. Stay safe tonight, you guys.
Don't take them down because it made me feel like something. Let me know this. Let me see this. You got these still up? I don't really want to feel like I felt today. Take me to a place I love. Take me all the way. I don't really want to feel like I felt today. Take me to a place I love. Take me all the way. I don't really want to feel like I felt that day. Take me to a place I love. Take me all the way. Portland, make some noise!
Let's go home. Let's go home. I don't wanna feel like I did before. Gotta be the place I did. Hey, go home. 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 We don't wanna feel like I did before.
I do see
Take me
some
to a place
doctors
I
in the
live.
crowd. One has a sign that says, I uphold my oath to first do no harm. Whatever your oath, save and protect, question mark.
I just seen 100 people walk that way. They walk towards the bed. They want to get gas. They wanted to get gas. And after hearing you, I would have took one to the face. What's up, bro? I love you, man. Just so you know. Man, I love you, bro. I know you got something to say. I know you got something to say. But yeah, Portland, we have made history yet again. Even now, every second that takes, we're making history left and right. So I like to say thank you to everybody that's out here. Thank you! Because I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it because I really mean it. I really believe it, and I'm going to stand on those thank yous. And I can't, I'm going to give up this mic tonight because I'm really tired too. But I heard someone walk by me and say you can't go without doing your thing. I don't know if you know what my thing is, but hold your arm up. Everybody got their arms up? Let me see. Wiggle your fingers and make sure they work. They work? Okay. Abracadabra. I can't hear you. Abracadabra. One more time. Abracadabra. Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready to cast a spell on this? Y'all ready? Okay. Abracadabra. Feds gone. They never come back. Abracadabra. Trump bumps his head and doesn't wake up. Ever. Abracadabra. Trump get pulls over and they put a knee in his neck. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. Trump says I can't breathe. Abracadabra. But we let him live. Because we want to see him. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. Oh yeah, I gotta get y'all some money. Abracadabra. Everybody out here got enough money to do whatever they want. Abracadabra. Love is spread worldwide. You can feel it. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. No kid has to go to bed hungry tonight. Abracadabra. 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 We never have to come out here and do this again. Abracadabra. Because everybody will understand that Black Lives Matter. Abracadabra. Everybody out here understands Black Lives Matter right now. Abracadabra. Everybody feels it. Abracadabra. Everybody understands that we are human. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. Everybody knows that we're not going anywhere. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. We will fight for injustice for the rest of our lives. Abracadabra. This movement will never die. Abracadabra. I love you and it's real, and I don't need no abracadabra for that. Make some noise.
A four-seater that seems to be circling the area.
Portland, make some fucking noise! Abracadabra on that motherfucking ass.
Okay. Something fell down when I...
Na 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 na.
I thought I had...
Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye. Hey, for everybody that don't know, my name is Drake Miller. Hey, I've been out here since day motherfucking one. But you know what else? Hey, you know what else? I've been down here since day fucking one, but the feds fucking took me out for a week. They hit me in the fucking head with a tear gas canister. Right in my fucking forehead, y'all. I got rushed out of here. But you know what? I appreciate the fuck out of y'all. Every single one of y'all, because y'all risking y'all goddamn life. Y'all are risking y'all goddamn life. For me. For me. For my fucking kids. For my fucking kids is king! I thought I was gonna die that night. So I know that y'all are risking y'all's fucking life. For me, for my kids' kids. And I appreciate the fuck out of y'all. I want y'all to do one thing for me. I want y'all to make sure that y'all making sure that Black Lives Matter is y'all's #1 priority. Because that's the only fucking thing that matters right now. Hey, this shit is hard and there ain't no playbook for this shit, but we creating a playbook right now. We are creating a playbook right now. And I appreciate the fuck out of y'all every fucking day, every fucking second, every minute, every fucking hour. If y'all ever need anything from me and y'all see me around, I got a whole team out here. Y'all make sure y'all come and get me because I'll help the fuck out of y'all. I'll die for y'all out here. I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all keep doing this shit. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning.
Hello, everyone. Did you invite someone tonight?
Yeah,
Yes?
I did Chris.
All right. inviting people and stay throughout all of the talk because you may learn something. I need you to keep following instructions and pull out your phones again, but this time I need it stream because Suzanne Bonamici, Earl Blumenauer, Rob Nouse, and Jan Carson need to hear this. They're the state representatives and in-house representatives and the executive directors of ACLU. I don't want to see anyone else die, but I also want to see people live. And right now with the resources we have, we can't live. Right now there's not fair housing, there's not equal pay, there's not good health care, and right now we lack education. So, with housing, in 2015 we go out and we have 3 days to survey how many homeless people are out there single night. They said they had a 19% decrease.
I think I gave it to you.
In chronic homelessness, but there's a 48% increase in African American homelessness in 2015. And then since then, homelessness is pretty much doubled. And with homelessness doubling, so if you see the numbers of African American homelessness going down, it's not because they're helping them more, it's because they can't live here. Okay, so the solutions for that is we need to own our own things. So when it comes to housing, we need our own houses. We need other things that aren't BOLI or just ACLU to help people. The Bureau of Oregon Labor Industries isn't made to help you. It's specifically set up to help poor people, but they don't take cases over $10,000 because they don't want you to actually get the full benefit of the penalty that is set up for employers to not want to actually go through with wage theft. And with education, we need to make sure that all Black lives matter. So that means gay and trans lives matter too, right? And everything that we're working on, we're unified in Portland, but this is something that needs to happen federally. Every single place in the world, all of Oregon, the country. So on Saturday, what I'm trying to do is have everyone over here at 12 o'clock. I'm going to be supplying the papers and the stamps and stuff to write letters to these state legislators. And the more we write to them, the more they're going to have to respond to these kinds of issues. I have a lot more information. I just kind of get lost. So that's all I have to say for right now.
Portland, make some noise. Are y'all sleepy? It sounds sleepy to me. They said the feds are going home. Anybody see any buses or Ubers pull up? I'm waiting on a big old Uber to pull up. So tell me if you see one. Security, you see an Uber out there with enough seats to put 150 feds in? Let us know. Text me right away.
150
Text
feds.
me
So
right
how many
now.
feds are down here right now?
But do y'all believe they
If
leaving?
you know how many feds are supposed to be
Anybody
down
out there
here
believe
assigned
that?
to
I can't hear
Portland.
y'all. Do y'all really? Yeah, I ain't think so. Ain't no Ubers that big. We know better than that. A time machine? Oh, I thought they said, let's build them a time machine. We're gonna send them back with dinosaurs. Let them fight the dinosaurs and gas the dinosaurs. Nah, I don't think that's gonna work. But yeah, once again, we out here. We all waiting to see what's gonna happen. But really don't care because we're gonna still do our thing. We all gonna lose our voices because we're gonna keep screaming. We're gonna keep doing our thing. But Portland, we love you with all our hearts. We've been the voices out here for a long time, and I don't think it's time for us to stop yet.
Thank you,
I mean,
RJ,
unless y'all tell us to.
for letting me know what number. RJ says there's 127 assigned down here. You know, that's of course what he's heard.
Good. We
There's
still got a
another
job then. All right.
instance. Jessica says that there's
All right, y'all make some
114 feds. So let's just go ahead and say just there's over 100 out
I'm
there.
actually one thing. You know, my voice is going, so I'm trying not to talk, but I can't stand dead time, so I'm not going. I gotta fill in the blanks. Well, let the motorcycle go by. Now that's not big enough to put all the feds on. Any more? Any more motorcycles? There's only one of them. One fan leaving. Oh no. Okay. No, he's not fed. But I'm glad everybody's out here. This is numbers. What day is it? I don't even know. Wednesday? This is a hump day? Oh, no, tomorrow. It's what day? It's Independence Day? Oh, they trying to pull a real magic trick on us. But once again, like I said, I'm just
Grayson's saying that there's a possibility of more feds coming out, and yes, I have read that too. To my understanding is if Portland Police Bureau doesn't gain control of the issue of the federal building being attacked, that the federal enforcement will
for those who know when it goes down, make sure your mask and everything is, ready and tied up, ready to go. And when you got to throw it on, those who don't got good masks and stuff, you might want to just kind of stand in the back a little bit further, because it's real. It is real out here. Once again, I love you guys, and I'm gonna give this mic up, and we're probably gonna shut it down so we can watch that bus pull up and get these fans out of here if they come.
Y'all ready? Stop. Cops. Shut him down. Open up shop. 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 Stop. Trump. 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 Shut him down. Open up shop. 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 Stop. Cops. Shut him down. Open up shop. Stop. Cops. Shut him down. Open up shop. Stop. Cops. Shut him down. Open up shop. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, my face. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, goodbye, face. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, fuck the feds. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, fuck the feds. When I say fuck, you say feds. Fuck, fuck. When I say fuck, you say feds. Fuck, 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 fuck. When I say fuck, you say Trump. Fuck, 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 fuck. When I say fuck, you say feds. Fuck, 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 fuck. When I say fuck, you say Trump. Fuck, Trump, fuck.
note, to keep true to unbiased reporting, I would like some people, if they're aware of anything that is more, so I guess this whole Black Lives Matter movement is very much a left issue. I would like to cover everything from central to the right-hand side, whether it's pro-police or something like Trump rallies or whatever gatherings that involve the right or left side. I honestly want to get some more footage. I want to bring to light, maybe some positivity and everything, because that's just the kind of reporting I want to do, is have people understand each other. So, if you're aware of any events coming up, I missed the pro-police rally on Sunday because I was just physically mentally exhausted. I just couldn't. I tried to get up, but I just couldn't. So I would like to continue to keep this open dialogue about both sides and not just be filming Black Lives Matter movement. I feel like this is just the loudest and the most important one to cover right now, because there's so much violence involved. But I do want to cover other issues so that there's a mixture of ideas that are being presented, because I've been filming for over 30 days, over 50 days really, and so far it's been pretty much exclusive to the left side. So yeah, let me know what events you're going to cover and why, and we'll see if I can get to them. I prefer to keep some more national issues versus issues that really deal with a specific or isolated issues. I don't want to focus on isolated issues. I want to focus on the issues that are in the bigger picture. So
thank you for
please let me know, and I'll see what I can do.
It's important. I'm here to speak some words to remind everyone that stay serious. Stay serious. Our enemy is huge and has been going on for a very long time. Racism is not just here, We've been fighting it for a very long time. We've been fighting misogyny, oppression. What we are trying to dismantle is way bigger than any of us individually. That's why it's very important that we all come together every day, whether it's on the internet, whether it's here in the protest, whether it's just you telling your parents to stop being racist. It's important. It is very important. We currently have concentration camps in America. Our president is a pedophile. We know this. And now it's more, important than ever. We stay serious and we stay with this fight. Because, obviously, racism has kept its way through us for many, many, many years. And we refuse it. I won't put up with this shit. I'm a black woman. I'm more oppressed than a lot of y'all. And fuck this system. For real. Fuck this system. I ain't saying like this. There is no normal. Okay? Normal is going back to racism and oppression. I don't think so. Nah, we're not doing that. We want justice. We want justice. And we want justice for all those people. I'm writing this painting, and then I made boxes, just random boxes. I just put boxes because I was going to put people's names in it. I had 62 boxes out of random, and I still didn't have enough boxes to put names in them. That's how many names there are out there that they've killed, murdered. All for the sake of what? Oppression, gentrification, racism. They be lynching people? Nah! I am angry, and I have every right to be angry.
Thanks for doing that work.
Good evening. My name is Mac, and I'm here to talk about defunding the police. Over the past 60 days, it's been a lot. It's been hard. That light is really bright. Can you lower that light, please? Thank you.
For people that did not hear what I was saying is I'm looking for
this shit's not easy.
Other events that I can attend to report on.
My body's tired, but my mind's not tired.
For national issues.
I don't know about y'all, but my resolve is not tired.
Consider it an isolated incident. Though I intend to focus on issues that are
not going to be honest.
criminal, worldwide, national, and state. I do want to strictly focus on the politics at this current moment because everything is so stirred up. I think it's important to focus on the national issues. So if you are aware of any Portland, Oregon events or related to other issues that are other national political issues that I'm not exactly filming, I would appreciate it if you send that information to me in my VeteranForPeace Facebook page. That's messages. I do look at all messages.
And the Portland Police Bureau is just some dudes that sign checks.
Some I don't have the time to respond to, so I apologize for that. But
I need you guys to understand
I do skim through, and if you
that
have
our fight
really
is a long fight because we are not just fighting against the city. We are not just fighting against Donald Trump. We are fighting against all of them. If you don't know, the good guys are funding this shit, and they have been the whole time. And the bad guys are fighting this shit. But they said Black Lives Matter because we do. But they wanted us to focus on the problem and not the solution. And they dangled the funding in front of our faces as if, oh yeah, that's not really gonna happen. And then we looked into it, and that shit is real. Defunding the police is an action that can happen tomorrow. Tomorrow. Ted Wheeler can sign some shit right now and cut the budget.
I'll bring it up here in a little bit when the megaphone is not the center point of focus. I'll speak a little bit louder. I was just trying to not interrupt the people that are close by me.
He's going to do nothing as he always does, and then he's going to allow his friends to try and talk you into voting on oversight improvement in November.
Don't worry, I will repeat myself here in a little bit.
And when they ask you this week if that's what you want to do, you tell them that's bullshit. And you tell them we're taking half the money from the fucking cops so we can give it to our schools and give it to mental health and give it to everything else so we can take care of the people. Because right now we have problems right now in this protest community that are exacerbated by the fact that some people have way less than anybody else. And you all know what I'm talking about. You all know what I'm talking about. None of this shit would be happening. We wouldn't have gangs and shit if people had what they needed to fucking have. We have gangs because people are hungry. Remember that shit when they try and tell you we need police oversight and they want to spend another $10 million on it. Remember that shit. Remember they're already going over their fucking budget right now. That's why the feds are here, so they can save their money. Don't fall for that shit. Defund the police, accept nothing less.
All right, Portland, have a good night. We're gonna pick it up tomorrow. Y'all go home and take this this education that y'all have, take it home, take it to your workplace, share it. Come back, get a little bit more education, do the same, repeat that same thing until we all get it. Yeah. I love y'all. Can I get a Black Lives Matter? There we go. Good night.
So it seems to me that there seems to be a separation of leadership. For the people who do like to stay a little bit more assertive, aggressive with the federal organization, there seems to be a separation from the people who like to come here earlier in the night and speak on the microphone. Seems people are headed over to the federal building in between Salmon and Main Street on 3rd. So what I was saying earlier was I'm not only looking to film the Black Lives Matter movement. I do think that this is an important issue, and that's why I'm here focusing on it. But in order to balance what is being seen, I do need to pick up reporting for issues that are, I would say, counter to the Black Lives Matter movement. I need people who voice themselves. I need people who, I need to go to, excuse me, my brain is still pretty fried. I need to go and report on issues that are more on the right-wing side of things, because that's not really unbiased media for me to only be reporting on left issues. So I want to balance it, and I want to gain an understanding of what is ethically correct and what is ethically incorrect about every issue. The point of me filming is to get the truth out there. There's truth in everything, there's good in just about everything, and there's bad in just about everything. And we can't all come together if we're just automatically pointing fingers at each other, left or right. How are we supposed to be a team when we are divided? So that's why it's really important to me to keep my reporting unbiased. Yes, I do have my own bias, but that's besides the point for this reporting. I will have a separate place where if you're interested in hearing my views, I will do a couple of videos on it. I think I'm going to start a podcast talking about my ideology, so that way you have a better understanding of where I'm coming from versus just having an assumption about things. And I think it's also more valuable to trust in my unbiased reporting if you know exactly what the stance is prior. So I think it'll help the community. I think it'll help bring truth to light, and that's what we're all aiming at. At least that's why I think you're following me. If you're following me for other reasons, thank you for your support anyways. But yep, I think this world needs some truth. And like I said before, I mean, I'm not a perfect human. I'm not going to be able to do this perfectly, but I will correct myself. So it seems that the federal building, they have installed floodlights on top of the awning that is made of steel, and then they put fencing in front of it to keep light on the protesters, as you can see in front of me, but you cannot see inside the fencing as easily. Good thing this camera picks up really well in low light. I don't see anybody touching the fence. I don't see any form of violence as of this time. There's some chanting. There's a lot that is set up in the park. Looks like they have a barber shop too. Full gang. How are you? Good, how are you? Good.
come and say hi. I'm Kristen Moya. I'm the one who messaged you from Wall of Moms, like offered you a therapist in case you need it.
Thank you.
But it's nice to meet you in person.
It's good to meet you too.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad to see you're out here. Stay safe.
Awesome. Thank you. You too. So I've had some requests lately to maybe come down here a little bit earlier and basically do a stroll around the city so that we can see what damages there really are. Because most of the damage is probably related to this movement and previous things. I mean, I know there's a lot of boarded up wood and stuff like that, but people seem to think that the city is absolutely destroyed, and I can't really agree with that. That it's completely destroyed or anything. I think this downtown area in front of the Federal and State Justice Center is completely messed up. It is nothing like it used to be. There's tons and tons of graffiti, and a lot of things removed by the feds and the state in the parks. They removed the monument that had the elk, all sorts of things like that. So downtown, yeah, it's pretty grim right here. But other things in the city, I think people think that Portland is being absolutely destroyed, and that's definitely not the case. So if you would like to see me come down here and do a stroll around the block, you let me know. How many do I think are here tonight? If I were to guesstimate, 5,000? If I were to guess? The city's looked pretty much the same since the beginning. There was the beginning of June, the end of May, there was some violent looting and rioting going on. That is a fact. And there were some businesses that were looted and destroyed. But to counter that, the city is also completely boarded up because businesses are terrified of their business getting looted, so they just acted proactively and added the wood to make sure that their glass the glass in their walls weren't affected. So it's going to be hard to tell whether there is glass broken or not, because some places didn't even get broken into but will still be boarded up, and then there are places that are boarded up that had their glass broken into. So it's going to be a little tough, but you'll get to see like the permanent damage, if there is any, which I don't think there's much permanent damage, but okay, so Kate Lippert is correcting me. Says it was one night and they were looted but not destroyed. Well, I was kind of talking in general, anyways. Like that's the reason why I want to go down there. There was one night of looting, and then in the North Precinct, I wasn't there for it. I have not been around for any looting.
Hey man, I just wanted to say I'm a big fan. I drove up from San Diego partially because of you, so thank you for what you're doing.
Of course.
I was wondering if it'd be cool with you if I take some photos with you throughout. I'm going to be here through Tuesday, so like
If I'm around and it's quick, I don't.
Oh no, I mean
I
just
don't.
like you're like as I see you throughout.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm
that's
not gonna...
yeah. If you see me, yeah, sure, I don't mind being on camera.
Okay,
So,
cool. Thanks,
yeah,
man.
of course.
Stay safe, man. I appreciate you being out here, man.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to say that this place has like been consistently looted and destroyed. I actually think it's the opposite, and that's why I think taking a walk around the city and showing you guys would be a good idea. Yeah, the north side got looted once, and there were some businesses that were broken into, and the most I saw was a bunch of clothes stolen and a bunch of shoes that were stolen. That was from multiple different sources. You know, I don't get to see everything. I'm only one person, and I'm occupied with filming this myself. Yes, I do see defacing federal property as a crime. I see defacing anybody's property is a crime. Ultimately, the taxpayers are the ones that are going to have to pay for it. So, no, I've never stood for any of this, the graffiti that happens, or the damage to property, or just destruction in general. I've never been about that, and I never will stand by it. Though I do not tell people what they can do and what they cannot do in protesting. The rules have not been ever established by the federal government, so they kind of left it up to protesters' whims, which I think is not really the greatest idea, because if protesters had guidelines, like strict guidelines to where they could succeed, and you know, if they were avoiding that and they were just choosing to do their own thing, I would completely understand and I wouldn't stand for it. But there's no rules to protesting, just as the federal authorities have displayed that there's no real rules to them dispersing people. So there's a lot of gray area happening, and I'm just here to observe it. You know, I don't stand by any of the destruction. I also don't stand by the means of dispersal. But, you know, that's what's up for debate right now. No, I mean, I don't stand for the flashbangs that are out here. I don't stand for the fireworks that are thrown. They're still an explosive, and they can still cause some harm. It's not, you know, both sides are, in my opinion, a little out of line, but not everybody out here stands for everything that happens. And you know, I got to say that, you know, there's got to be plenty of people on the right side that are super pro-police, but don't exactly agree with the means of dispersal. So there's a lot of gray area. Someone said no destruction, no dispersal, and that's probably a fact. I mean, if there was nothing happening to the building, if protesters decided to stop doing all of that violence, not blanket statementing the whole protest group is the ones doing it. I do believe it is a select type of person to be able to want to do that, given there are a lot of them here. I do think that there wouldn't be much activity out here, but then again, the counter to that is that the voices of the protesters might not be heard, and there again we find some gray area. So what is right, what is wrong? If there was only some rules to specify, like a code of conduct for protesters that where they could succeed, I think that would resolve the issue. But we don't have that. Maybe it needs to be implemented. I know that some petitions are pretty effective, but would like a petition situation fix this? I haven't seen the state police yet, no. Well, I mean, okay, so if you're thinking of this is biased, like, what do you see? What's going on, man? I'm all right. Yeah.
All right?
Yeah. How about you?
Good. A little tired.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah. You too, man. Yeah. Likewise. Yeah. If you tell me what you think would, so like, I'm trying to find resolution here. Like, I don't think there's bias behind trying to find resolution. I'm trying to find a way for people to be happy. I'm throwing out ideas. I'm not like pitching like what I think needs to happen. Like, it's just ideas, like I'm spitballing here. Like, if you have some ideas on how to, like, if you can't see that there's discord happening here amongst a right and a left party, and you think that if you think that the discord is completely okay, then I don't know why anybody wants anybody fighting over things. Personally, I don't. I guess that's bias. I guess that's bias right there. I might have to call it central. I don't know, central left biasing. If you think that I'm being unbiased, yeah, you can just assume that this is central left, because I don't know, like, I have to be myself. And if you think that me giving some ideas out there, just throwing them out there, trying to create a level of creativity amongst people, like, if you think that's a problem, you probably shouldn't be watching this. Thank you, Melissa. Yes, I'm trying to create dialogue here. Thank you, yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm being biased either. I think I'm creating dialogue and trying to create a platform in which people can try to resolve problems. That's the whole point of this. There are problems, there is compromise. Thank you. Yes, the camera's unbiased. If you don't want to hear from me, turn off the speaker. Yeah, if you actually look up, I did some really hard thinking on this, because ultimately I did see that no matter what, if I speak, I'm gonna come off as biased. There's gonna be somebody who disagrees with me in any form or fashion. The only way for true unbiased media is for me to come out here, only say things that I see in which the camera might not pick up, and just video record everything. Like, do you want a robot to pay attention to? Like, go ahead and start your own robot media company. I mean, my bias is logic and reason. If there's something that I'm saying that is not logical or reasonable, then tell me what's not logical or reasonable, and we'll find a common ground. Unless you're coming at me with favoritism, because if you have favoritism and you're not trying to find the common goal, there's not going to be any discussion. It's just going to be, I don't know. Energy is rising a little bit. Protesters are chanting, "Feds go home." Thank you, Judah. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Logic and reason are not something you get in news outlets, and it's something that needs to be focused on. What is the solution, Jenny Price Flynn? I don't have a solution. I don't have a permanent solution. I'm working on it. I have a team, and we're going to be developing legislature to push towards things that have not really been specifically focused on. In my opinion, legislature has too much bias in it, and so it always runs into the problem where you don't get enough voters, and so. And it's typically in a format in which people can't really read. Most people read at the 8th grade level. We need to bring things down a few notches so that everybody be even interested in reading it and be informed on when to vote and when to do that, because there's not enough notification going on. The system likes it when there isn't that many voters, because then it's a little bit more controlled. But I believe that my next steps are to work with reform through the system as it sits, and if the reform can't change through the system, then it needs to be deemed corrupted, and there needs to be a more serious change. Federal Protective Service with their first warning. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to push for legislation on the Constitution. I'm trying to push for legislation that I think is necessary in today's world, starting with the state. I can't just go outright, start to file and change big laws and or things like the Constitution. That's like basically impossible. I have to kind of understand how the system works, like to the fullest, and I only just started reporting this, so that's a ton of homework that I have to do. I need to educate myself. I'm going to educate myself, and at this current moment in time, things are a little bit too hectic for me to exactly just calm down and educate myself. So I will be doing that when I am able. Yeah, part of my a part of what the organization that is being formed that I'm working with is focused on is going to be educating people on the legislative system and understanding how it works. And I want to break it down in easy to read terms easy to understand, so that anybody can get involved, no matter what your views are, and know how to do it properly. So I don't think it's really spelled out super strong. I know that there are a lot of infographics show that tell you how to do it and show you, but I want to get some just real strong bullet points out there and sort of map things out. I did not. So the feds are poking their heads out of the little trap doors that are on the inside of the fence, about 15 feet up. They have 2 trap doors that they're opening and closing and looking out of. I don't see any of the protesters provoking anything really. I have not seen the fence being shaken. I don't know. I have seen one water bottle thrown. But it was thrown at the lights up on the roof, and I haven't seen any other serious actions yet. I haven't seen any. I do see that the protesters are very angry with their the yelling and the chants.
Trying to go through the fence.
Oh, somebody's trying to go through the fence?
Both the doors are open.
Oh yeah.
It's going to get real here.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
They're going to open fire out of
Yeah. Yeah, the gentleman was just informing me. He was basically telling me about the trapdoors that I mentioned earlier. I'm not sure if there's activity at the fence currently yet. I don't have my mask on yet, so I'm trying to give myself a little bit more time, because once I put that thing on, I don't take it off. So once I see the first, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put my mask on. I did not see what that was. Oh, firing tear gas. It looks like rubber bullets. Oh, pepper ball's out. All right. Yep, time to go put the mask on. Pepper ball's out. All right. I didn't get it on fast enough to get out of here. Oh, fuck. They came out really heavy. I did not see what called for that.
What I tell you?
Please, it's not me.
So, do you mind handing me that? Thank you. Yeah, my
Hey, thanks for filming all the time, man.
so I let somebody borrow my mask and now it's all sorts of fucked up, so. Worse than I thought it was going to be. There is tear gas on this little awning right here. The police like to fire them on the awnings. Another warning. I saw something get thrown over, like a spilled drink or something. Water bottles being thrown.
What do we want? Where do we want it? What do we want? Justice! Where do we want it? What do we want? Where do we want it? What do we want?
Good to see you out, man. Thank you. If you haven't heard, the federal building is being lit up just with lights. They have flood lights on the awning just outside of the facility. They put floodlights that require gas to be running. They're about 30 feet in the air and shining onto the protesters' space. So I'm over here on the south side of the building, filming right down the center of the fence so you can see exactly what's happening. Yes, they added these lights. I have not seen these I have not seen these lights at all, but I also haven't been down here for the past 3 nights, so they might have been added within one of those days. Yeah, it's kind of a hard spot to be directly here. The thing though is you can see if something is happening to the fence from here. You can see if there's people poking their heads out. You can also see if something is being thrown, because that's the major issue right now, is people doing stuff to government property You can see that the fence is super reinforced. There is cement median structures that they use, cement barriers on both sides of the fence, as well as beams and extra fencing to make sure that the fencing that is perpendicular remains that way. They have really reinforced this fence so that nobody can mess with it. The only thing that can happen is someone coming up with some tools or something and doing something to it. But all of the bolts have been tack welded so that you cannot disassemble this fence easily. When they're done with this fence, they're definitely going to have to cut it with a plasma torch. Yeah, they cut through the I'm saying they cut through the thin part of the mesh last night. Yeah, and I'm not going to be able to catch it all of that when they do it because it's an isolated event each time. I can't just have my eyes everywhere. But what I'm saying is for them to take this fence completely down, they're literally going to have to torch it. They're going to have to cut it. Like they're going to have to. There's brackets that won't allow it to be disassembled without. Because of the way the bolts are welded on there, they've tack welded around the sides of each bolt so that you can't get a wrench on it and you can't get a socket over it. So it looks like, to me, I mean, I'm sure there's other professional ways of handling it, but it looks like you're going to have to cut that thing. Yeah, I'll pan up real quick. Protester is on the other side of the fence. If he doesn't get out of there now, I don't know what he's doing. Protester is still inside the fence.
gas out. Federal employees are out. Out. They're firing tear gas really far out. They're spraying the entire park. Like they're firing it at least a block and a half away, surrounding the area. They're really firing these far out there, into the trees, into the streets that are at least a block and a half away. Ah! Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh. That was a flashbang. That's not trouble. It's done. It's done. People with leaf blowers are blowing the tear gas back at the federal officers. Protester throws trash over the fence. I hear pepper balls. assembly. They're saying peaceful protesters must leave immediately.
This has been declared unlawful assembly.
Hey, Chris, did you get the gas that was shot up there?
They launched it from up there.
It went all the way to the back. Oh my God. Someone's got to get that shit on film. Fucking ridiculous. They launched it on that street. Our people were just sitting there.
We're doing it for the fallback, so that they can't do that.
Fucking hate it. Did someone get that on film? Those are the peaceful protesters.
This video and commentary at your own discretion. Please think for yourself and make your own judgments. All tear gas seems to have been dissipated right about now. I don't see any more clouds. Still no sign of activity from the Portland Police Bureau. The feds are repeating that this is an unlawful assembly and peaceful protesters are to leave. There was an object thrown, I'm not sure what it was, from the protesters to the federal side. Water bottle out. There's a firework out. I guess maybe not a firework, maybe a smoke bomb from the protester side.
month ago when we were here filming, like really filming to the first time.
Once again, another warning from the federal department asking people to disturb them to leave if they are peaceful protesting. It has been declared an unlawful assembly.
For 400 years, you had your knees on our necks. No seeds of respect. In America's mirror, all she sees is regret. Instead of letting blood live, they begging for bloodlet. Revenge is a dish that serves on platelets. Transfusion of confusion, abusing our intellect.
I saw an object on the north side of the fence thrown over from protesters. There's another water bottle. Tear gas out. Tear gas being projected and blasted away. Flashbang out. Tear gas launched into the air. Flashbang out. Tear gas out. Tear gas back. Protesters forming a barricade with umbrellas and other shields up near the fence. Federal employees staged on the roof at the top of the building. Two of them that I see. Protesters banging boards against the fence. Still giving a warning saying this is an unlawful assembly. Please to leave your peaceful protesters. This has been declared. Protesters are scattered throughout the park and the surrounding streets. I would say we roughly have probably at least 2,000 people still in the area. Something and threw it over, but I don't see anything. I thought it was going to be a firework.
Everybody, feds are over at City Hall apparently. Watch your back.
People are saying that there are approximately 50 federal agents over by City Hall. I do not see anything of the sort right now. I'm gonna go check it out.
Thank you for being here.
Oh yeah, feds are directly behind us in a line coming from straight up Main Street. Tear gas out. Agents are turning north. They are sweeping north. Pepper balls out. Federal agents are sweeping from behind. It seems as if they are boxing most people in. They're sweeping, going up Madison Street. There is a line of many officers. I'm not exactly sure which branch. It seems that they're mixed. I can't tell who's who. It seems like they are creating a box around the parks. Yeah.
No idea who those guys are. Can you tell us, is that PPD?
I don't know.
Is it DHS or it's supposed to be state police today?
It seems that we are fully surrounded. Alright, the federal agents are moving down north on 3rd Street towards the protesters in a cone. I'm up here on Main and 4th. They're coming this way. There are many officers out right now. Some are coming. Some are coming through the park right here. All fully suited with gas masks, wearing all sorts of different colors. There are many law enforcement agents here. I'm not exactly sure even where to stand right now. Federal agents are getting people out of their tents in the park, is what it seems like right here. They're doing a sweep. There's a bunch of law enforcement. Everybody's really scattered. They're definitely pushing everybody in every direction, it seems. It seems that they're doing something with the grills over by where Riot Ribs usually is. Trying to arrest somebody for something, I'm not sure why. Federal agent seems to be singled out. Protesters not violently attacking him or anything, but rather heckle him. The agent seems to have a flashlight and is trying to get in their faces.
Not children, they're like 17, 18. You wouldn't know the difference.
Up. I don't know who they are. It just says police on their badge, but they're all creating a box around the park, oh, I see. They might be trying to block off exactly where I'm at right now. I don't see very much aggression from law enforcement right now. This could be a different tactic that they are trying out tonight.
Look at those motherfuckers out there. They're the real fucking terrorists.
Yeah, it seems like they're out in full force. It looks like I don't know, it looks like they're wearing some dark green, maybe a dark blue. Like, I've never seen them wear this color, but they might be dipping into a different uniform supply to make sure that they have this amount of numbers. Today is quite different. These officers, it looks like pretty much all of them either have a rifle of some kind or a baton in their hands. I don't see them having very aggressive stances. They seem a lot more relaxed than they usually are. I'm not sure what to make of this. Please use your own judgment. I'm gonna go check out the north side.
You guys get done terrorizing us tonight. I hope that when you go home, you reflect on today and the days that happened before today. I hope that you decide to go ahead and be a human being for once and not for
now. Officers are definitely Vortec, and they are aiming the rifles right at people's faces. Tear gas out. It seems they're trying to segregate this half, the people that they're trying to flush out. It seems like they're trying to remove people from the area in segments. Pepper balls out. Pepper balls being fired directly in my area. Tear gas out into the crowd on my side of where the Department of Homeland Security is, the Vortec people. Pepper balls out. Pepper balls in this direction too. I'm seeing them whiz by me. I'm not exactly sure where to be, so I'm going to kind of stay. I'm going to stay central.
America!
I'm going to stay central so that we can see what's happening here in front of the federal courthouse. the federal officers down on the east side, or south side, seem to be retreating. I don't see many of them, so I'm going to go check out what's happening down here, down Salmon Street.
Love you.
Seems like they're on the other side of where I'm standing. They're doing a stronger sweep. I can't really see what's happening over there, but I did see them move with force in a line. I can't really see from here.
Fuck you and fuck your life!
Thank you for the umbrella.
Fuck you!
Now, it seems as if they're shining their light directly at me.
Daddy told you to leave!
This still doesn't blind the shot too bad, so that's fine.
Told you to leave! Join our side! Told you to leave!
What are you hoping to do with the stroke, cousin? Induce epileptic fits?
Epilepsy, please stand away or look away from the screen. I mean, I'm not trying to give anybody shock or anything, and I don't intend on moving from this area. Tonight's an interesting night. I'm gonna go check out some new area. I'm gonna go around the block. don't know why they're rushing people super hard. I did not see what was...
We're good, we're good. They just...
I'm gonna head around and decide to go check out something a little bit closer to what we were looking at, where the strobe lights were. Sized group of either federal and state employees, or just federal, I'm not sure. It looks like they're tapping some federal people out.
It looks like they tried carving it one place, and a bunch of people ran.
Approximately 12 or so federal officers have recessed back into the federal courthouse. Federal employees are opening a side garage to arrest one individual that they have in custody. particular observation is they haven't really been violent that I have seen in regards to the federal officers towards the protesters. They've been among the more professional days that I've seen them. Of the officers are retreating. There seems to be some pretty decent agitation to my right. I don't see anything aggressive. Yeah, but it seems that the officers of the corner of Salmon and 2nd are all recessing back into the courthouse. Federal employees are retreating.
Bunch of fucking rent-a-cars!
Seems like tear gas is being deployed, pepper balls out. Tear gas out.
Go the fuck out! Hold that shit tight, bitch! We got
Side of the federal courthouse. Thank you.
Hey, Jim, man, what's up?
What's going on?
The condoms on the ground. They were from the mission.
Yeah. I know what they are. I only have one of them. So.
What are they?
It's a projectile that they use.
Oh, it's like a rubber bullet.
Yeah. Do you want one?
Yeah, take one. This is a rubber bullet.
It has a patent on it. It's not the same as all rubber bullets, but it's a type of rubber bullet.
Right, yeah.
Have you seen these? It's a different type of rubber bullet. I do see federal employees down.
We got biggies to put back in the bed.
It's time to unite, let's go. Won't stop till the feds go home. Together we strong. Shit down the man. We making a song. We making a change. They're doing it wrong. Say it's on the wrong side of history. Shawty's finna burn. Y'all finna learn. It's our turn. We taking back Earth. It's the planet. Fuck the feds, man. They don't understand it. It's like we speaking Spanish. What it do? Fuck the fucking feds. This the Portland Zoo. And they made it crazy. They decided that. Yeah.
Rubber balls being sprayed at the ground.
Get a different job, little bitch. It's time to go home, little bitch.
Hold your fire!
Little cop. Little pussies trying to let off shots. Get a different job, little bitch. Fuck you, all these bitches.
Some rifles being held pointed towards the ground, and some have been aimed at people's heads. Most are at rest, pointed below the belt currently.
Thank you. Jumping man, let's jam.
This is the song Donovan Rabella was playing when he was holding Dick, speaker.
Pepper balls. Pepper balls out. All are being aimed at the ground, exactly how they're supposed to be used.
It's the same guy that keeps going on.
Fire from the rear. Oh man, we got hit from both sides.
If we get trapped here, we're in trouble.
Some of these uniforms say you police, U.S. Marshal. So So it seems like they probably have all departments out. Okay, the black uniforms in front of me are police, DHS, and Homeland Security.
Everyone okay?
So it looks like DHS is in black. We have police U.S. Marshals in green and khaki in black, and then we have Vortec in the camos, the Desert Digital. Arresting someone. I'm not sure the reason why, but they're carrying him in. Tear gas is being put out. Excuse me. Tear gas is being deployed over here on Salmon and 3rd Street. Tear gas is being returned. Tear gas being deployed down 3rd Street, the north side. Smoke grenades that are not tear gas are being deployed. Tear gas is going down 3rd Street on the north side.
We're fucking citizens! We pay your fucking salary!
Protect the fucking retard! The fuck is wrong with you?
The fuck is wrong with you?
Don't feel good right now?
We pay your fucking taxes!
Hands are up!
Fuck you!
Hands are up! We're not doing shit! Why are you fucking attacking people? We don't fucking go to violence! Why are you attacking people? No one's doing shit!
What the fuck is wrong with you?
One act of violence tonight! Fuck! Straight peaceful protest!
What is wrong with you guys? Hands are up! What's wrong? No one's doing shit! Go home! You're not from here!
You were carrying that home. Protect people. You put that helmet on.
Hey, man, that's your problem, bro.
I did 10 years. That quarter, and you protect you. So you say, my 10 years of service as a fucking veteran, did you ever you violated. I did not violate my 10 years of fucking service. I was caught.
You're wrong. I'm really proud of myself. Today I was in Portland. I thought that was such an issue.
Pepper balls out.
Every one of you has a flag over a helmet. You swore an oath. Federal agents are removing umbrellas and putting them inside the federal courthouse. Every time you put your helmet on with that flag, you are wearing that on your leg. Are you not? That's the flag. Come on.
If I weren't mistaken, it seems that the officers have been deliberately told to keep their cool and exercise a different way of doing things today. Because I feel like, compared to other nights that I've been down here, this is the law enforcement holding restraint. Clearly they are people who do take orders because they are different. They act different every night. So, and that has to be coming down from the top. So, just an observation.
Let's go home.
I appreciate it. note that some of these uniforms do blatantly say Border Patrol. Yeah, some say Federal Agent USBP. That is Umbrella, Sierra, Bravo, and pretty much P for Patrol.
Guests don't even. We don't want to fight. They don't look like they want to fight.
Real. Real.
True.
I think any border actually. But I don't think, but we're in a foreign state right now, maybe Iran or whatever. Why is the Border Patrol here? Why is Border Patrol here? Not only would we retaliate, we're not just supposed to protect the border. You want to go home, right? No. Every time you want to go home. It has to be a legal order. Hey, bro, technically your guys' shift is ended. A-C-A-B. All cops are bastards. A-C-A-B. All cops are bastards. 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 Let's go over to him.
cops in a racist system. Cops in a racist system. Hey, Matt! Cops in a racist system.
Federal sweeping to the west side, going down Salmon Street. Tear gas out. Tear gas out in multiple directions.
Here's my cord. Hey! Why?
Man, let's not get shot!
People are throwing water bottles. Smoke grenade out.
What's up for that green gas?
I'm not sure what this green gas is. They're just spraying through the fence at people. People who are trying to pick items up.
They're just out here doing their job as well. And I told them don't attack us. It wasn't even those guys that attacked us. They left. We didn't do anything.
Tear gas out towards the side of Salmon Street.
Where is it? I can't see it.
Tear gas returned to the federal building. Law enforcement behind the fence is retreating back into the federal building, firing pepper balls as they return. Pepper balls being fired over on 2nd and Salmon. flashbang out. Half the pepper balls being half the pepper balls.
They want to shoot your kids like this?
You got flashbang. Watch yourself. Get the fuck back in your building. You little fuck. People are currently having sex with all of their lives.
That was a rubber bullet.
When you are out here committing war crimes, you want us to get you're alpha men. But you beta pussy.
More tear gas now.
Stay home with Jody right now. Soy boy, beta cup. You're right, baby.
Flashbangs and pepper balls coming out of the rear garage door of the federal courthouse. Garage door going down. Garage door's coming back up.
Heard you missed us. We're back. You fucking missed again, you fucking bitch. I said between the fucking eyes. You fucking missed
fucked up too bad tonight, didn't get arrested, so. Did you see any arrests?
Huh?
Did you see any arrests?
Yeah, there's been a few.
What were they doing? Targeted or just people who were straggling?
I think a little of both.
Huh?
I think a little of both. Yeah, I've seen
It was weird up there, they were letting people behind them.
Yeah, they were letting me behind them.
That was weird. Normally they push you to the other side. They'll be like, move over there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're acting different tonight for sure.
Yeah, they're actually using like their old tactics, like the first week that they're out here, they were using the similar style tactics. They're doing it again, you know?
Alright, you take care, man. I'll catch you later. I don't see any federal employees in front of the federal courthouse. Seems like everything in the park has been tossed. A pretty standard raid activity from police. What's up? We have a small fire started over at where the old elk statue was. Yeah, I mean, not that I felt there was a serious sense of order throughout the park, but it does seem to be a little bit tossed, not completely. There's not a, you know, I don't think the police went too hard in here.
Veteran for peace. Fuck the government. Fuck the government. This guy's for peace.
Yes, yes.
This guy's for peace. Don't hurt him. Just watch. Give it 25 minutes. They'll shoot the fuck out of him.
Yeah, so I can't say they tossed it too hard. It looked like they did. It looks like they roughed the place up a little bit, but it doesn't look like it was in much order before. So I can't say that the police came in and trashed the place or anything like that. Does not seem to be a sign of federal or police activity out here currently. Okay.
Ready?
Hey.
You cut your mic first?
Sorry guys, I'm trying to take off my mask. I need to get some air.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks. Protesters seem to be strewn out all through the park, all over the fort. What's going on?
Vet?
I am, yes.
Yeah, thank you for being out, man.
Of course.
Thank you for your service, and also thank you for being out.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Staying safe?
Yeah. I try to keep as much peace as I can,
Yeah.
you know, and just here to document and help people.
Amen to
Loaded
that.
up with first aid and shit.
Nice. Awesome.
I'm not a medic, but I figure like, hey, if there's something I can do, documenting it, actually having some supplies.
Huh. What's your hat?
1080 the band.
I don't know what that is.
A radio station.
Ah, okay. It looked like the Veterans for Peace logo.
Oh, I don't know where they got it from, but it's for a golf tournament.
Nice, nice.
No, I didn't even know that, so I'm definitely not trying to pose as a vet.
Yeah, no, you're not. I was just like, I didn't know. Like, I'm only recently familiar with the organization, so like, I'm like, maybe.
Have you been hit yet?
Today?
Or,
I
guess that's a dumb question.
I've been hit by everything. Yeah.
Last night, man, luckily I had a gas mask on, but pepper ball straight to the face.
Yep.
And I mean, I'm sitting there, camera in one hand, hand up in the other.
Yeah.
I'm not even the first one. I'm trying to get a shot behind people, confronting the police.
So-
Shot me directly in the fucking face.
If you're behind people that are implementing any sort of aggression.
No, they weren't though. They were just like dancing, being stupid.
Interesting.
No, it totally uncalled for.
Ugh.
I get what's going on here, though. They're trying to stage all this shit, you know, because if make a Democratic-run city look bad, then yeah, Trump's gonna. You see that? They got huge.
The gentlemen here don't reflect my views.
That guy right there.
FYI.
I need to do my part to make sure that he is influenced in the right direction. This is my
Yes.
side.
Yes. Thank you. I hope he needs that.
All right, well, I'm into my rounds.
Yeah,
so
man.
I'll catch you later. Be
Yeah.
safe. Yeah. I'm just going to start unplugging the mic when people start pushing their views. Sorry about the little bit of buzzing, but people are getting upset about bias, so I got to eliminate it somehow.
You, Eric?
That's me.
Hey, how's it going, man? Robert Harden.
Hey, good to meet you, man.
Yeah, you too, for sure.
Staying safe?
Safe as can be so far.
Good deal.
You know it.
Not that I can see.
That barbecue smells hella good. I hear pepper balls. Yeah, coming from the trap doors of the federal courthouse. They're firing pepper balls at people on the north side of the federal courthouse that are near the fence. They're firing many, many, many pepper balls. I don't know what, some protester had a projectile, I'm not sure what it was. The trapdoors to the federal courthouse are still open. Yep, so I will be wrapping it up here shortly. What's going on here? So basically, this is Portland, Oregon, the federal courthouse, and this is the Black Lives Matter protests that go on during the late night. Today, federal employees refrained from any physical aggression and instead showered the crowd in tear gas and other smoke, used pepper balls and some rubber bullets of miscellaneous types. They also used flashbangs tonight, and they came out today in a lot larger of a number. They did a lot of corralling from every direction. It was the first day I saw them fire tear gas directly to the adjacent streets. Basically, we're on 3rd Street, and if you go to 4th Street, that's what they're aiming for. They're aiming for 4th Street and up Main. So a block and a half away, they were firing them straight in, like not straight in the air, but angled into the air so that it can make it all the way over there. I did not see them fire tear gas directly at protesters nearly as much today. They fired directly or as far into the crowd as possible. More pepper balls out. I don't think it's turning up, really. I think that they're attacking isolated people who are probably throwing things over the fence or whatnot. I don't see them attacking the group by any means. I don't think there's enough people doing anything for them to be interested. But the isolated incidents, I think they will attend to.
Last night I was in a parking garage and they were on that road too. You can see them all over the place.
Yeah. Oh, that pepper. Yeah. That peppery air is not easy on the nostrils. Pepper balls out. Okay. To those confused with what is federal property and what isn't, the federal courthouse is obviously on federal property, and then the adjacent park, straight ahead, in between Main and Salmon Street, in between 4th and 3rd, is city property. I believe the streets are city property, and I believe highways are federal property. Alright, I am, so I will be signing off. Excuse me. I believe that we've had enough for the night. So, yeah, you saw how the night went. So this is Eric Great signing off as the Veteran for Peace currently, not to be confused with Veterans for Peace. Is a different organization, and I plan to rebrand soon. So, yeah, if you want to stay in touch, though, you can find me at youtube.com/federal. Wait. Federal employees are running out. I'm not sure what they're going after. Oh, tear gas. No. Okay, well, I'm out. Because... yeah, I am not putting my mask back on, so I'm out. Okay, I'm signing off, guys. Please enjoy your night. Peace, love, and truth, and I will see you soon.